Hello everybody, this is Aaron from Gigatitan here, and this is my third League of Legends narrated gameplay, which is going to be a match of 5v5 on Twisted Treeline. And so, yeah, let's get to it. So basically, I am playing Elise, which is the newest addition to the league, she has so many different classifications that people put her in. They put her as a jungler, a melee, mage, ranged. It's just like a lot of different things. And so she has a lot of different categories, but I like to play her as a jungler. My masteries are 9, 21, 0, just getting a lot of survivability for early jungle clears, and also a little bit of extra damage, it's all in the on the AP side of things, and the magic side, not the physical side, because I don't build her as an AP, or sorry, an AD. I build her as a sort of an off-tank AP kind of bruiser, sort of. You'll see, and also mix in a little bit of attack speed. So I get a smiteless blue leash here, and I'm going to go ahead and head down to my wraiths, clear my wraith camp, and then go ahead and go for red immediately at level 3. I'm going to start out with my W, then go to Q, and then E for early ganking potential. Although Katarina is not really in a ganking mood, so I'm going to instead have to turn my attention to bottom soon. And so I go on down there, and they are already initiated, and Tarek's looking pretty low, so I'm just going to go for him. So I throw my my little spider, and I throw my cocoon out to try to catch Graves, but unfortunately Nunu goes down, but we're able to pick up Tarek, and we don't get first blood, though. Unfortunately, their Tarek gets first blood, but it's the support, so it's not really too big of a deal. And so now, here at mid, Katarina and Fiddlesticks are fighting. I'm go for Katarina, but she shunned pose out to her minion to escape the cocoon. I'm not sure if it would hit anyways, but at least she had to use that up. And then she goes for Fiddlesticks, because I kind of was missing my skill shots, but Fiddlesticks goes down, but we kill Katarina. And he gets, it's just a 1-for-1 trade mid, which is alright. And Katarina comes back very quickly, so covers her a bit, and then Fiddlesticks is back in lane. And so she is already level 6, which is not good, because mid lane, having that at level 6 is pretty annoying. I did start with my boots and 3 pots, pretty standard for a jungler, and Tarek is just sitting there waiting to be ganked. And so I just run on in there. Hey, Shan. Dog's barking. But gonna go for Tarek. I actually take quite a bit of damage here, so I kind of back off a little bit and let my teammates kind of go in front and take some more of the damage, and then we're able to hop on Tarek and bite his face off. And so he goes down. And I use my repel to dodge all aggression or any kind of targeting, and then I jump to minions, the enemy minions, because you only can jump to any enemy neutral. You can do neutral minions, enemy minions, or enemy champions. And so I was able to use that to escape and avoid any damage that Graves is going to do. So I head back bottom again. I mean, I'm really going after bottom, because it's just it seems to be working so far. And here comes Blitzcrank. It's an enemy jungle Blitzcrank, so we're gonna back off, head into the bush, just kind of stun Tarek and unload my combo onto him, and dodge the Blitzcrank grab, which would have gotten me if I had hadn't dodged. And so we have a little bit of a Mexican standoff here, just kind of eyeing each other down. No one's really doing anything. We're just kind of throwing our skill shots at each other and letting them kind of just last hitting. Not really much is going on. We're just kind of sitting here. Then I go up and I just use my combo on Tarek, because just get some free damage. I know he can't really do much to me. And unfortunately, Fiddlesticks goes down mid, so not looking good. Katarina is starting to get some kills, and it is tied 6-6 for kills right now. I have 3 assists at this point, no kills or deaths. And Nunu gets initiated on, so I guess we're gonna have to go in. And I miss my cocoon again. Then this is where things change around. Nunu gets his ultimate off, catches them, and we are able to easily burst down Graves. Ezreal picks up the kill there, chasing Blitzcrank now. Tarek is with us too. I throw my cocoon to stun Blitzcrank, and I'm going after him, but then I get stunned by Tarek, so I instead bite his face off instead. Ezreal once gets the kill, I get grabbed in there, I flash out to avoid turret aggro, and then I go into the bush to recall, and Ezreal dives in, gets the double kill, but gets killed by the turret, and subsequently Blitzcrank in the process. But that's okay, because he gets a double kill, and it's it was good. We got 2 for 1. Yeah, so that was good. So I'm looking to get this Katarina here. She is just really a tough champion to gank. I guess I could have thrown my cocoon there, but I was kind of like, nah, I was kind of anxious. Like, yeah, I don't know, I want to do this yet. And then here comes Blitzcrank. I completely missed my cocoon again. Yeah, I'm showing great display of skill here. But able to push Blitz back away from Fiddlesticks, so that's not happening. And Katarina throws her daggers at me, and I'm like getting all annoyed with that. So I send my babies to eat her. But yeah, she's just gonna we're just gonna run around here. I'm gonna go into my jungle. I'm gonna actually go for Tarek, who was caught way out of position. But he was, I don't know what he's doing, pushing bottom. And Tarek, obviously #1, and then Blitz grabs the Fiddlesticks, and Katarina picks up the kill. And so now I'm gonna have to cover mid for a little bit. I probably shouldn't have left, but that's alright. So I'm just kind of like poking, trying to last hit without taking too much damage from Katarina, and so I'm going to go back down. Basically, I'm building her as a, as most supports would build, in terms of 2 GP10s. I'm going to early Philosopher's Stone, then a Heart of Gold, followed by Summoner's Shoes to give her lots of magic penetration, which is actually scales a lot better than her just pure ability power. So she barely gets any damage out of her ability power, so it's much better to build penetration rather than just pure ability power. And some of the items I build do give a little bit, but you want to build minimal. It's actually, surprisingly, it's kind of better to build minimal rather than building lots of AP, because you just don't get much out of it. Okay, so I leash blue for Fiddlesticks. I completely miss Cocoon again. It's not looking good. I'm missing a lot of those. Stealing the farm. Gonna head down now, and there's Blitzcrank, and he's blitzing all the cranks. And so I'm just going to just get in a fight with them. I jump to the dragon and flash out of there because I just don't want to deal with that. And so I'm going to have to go and kill Tarek instead. But unfortunately, I know that the rest of the team, I'm fearing the Blitz. I can feel the Blitzcrank in that bush up there, and I don't want to go in there. Yeah, that bush, exactly. I don't want to go in there. So I'm going to have to go up here instead. I'm going to go try to just push Katarina off. Don't want her to take our mid tower, and she's just doing ludicrous damage. She's getting nerfed next patch. I'm glad. It's a little crazy right now. She's gonna go try to get some rates, and I should have jumped with my repel right there, but having some weird pathing issues. I think I started lagging there for a second. I was like, what am I doing? And so now we're just like, okay, we know where they're at. We're just gonna go all in. And I'm like, okay, here we do it. Let's do this. Repel. I'm gonna repel onto them, and then they're like barely out of range. It's like great. So I wasted that, but now we're going to be chasing, our whole team's down here. We're going to be chasing down. We silence the Katarina, so she's not going to be able to do anything to us. And we are all going to jump on the Tarek and ult the Tarek and kill the Tarek. And so Fiddlesticks managed to get another kill. He's starting to get a lot of kills here. And I see someone up there. I'm like, who is that? He's poking around up there. And so we're like, okay, we're all down here. And you see, crucial Cocoon right there. I land the Cocoon on Graves, preventing him from backing. And now we're just like, okay, let's do this tower dive. And so we just get jump on the Fiddlesticks ult, and I start chasing Graves, start eating him up, and we're able to take him down. Fiddlesticks hits him with a crow, and we get bottom tower along with its 2 defenders. So we get 2 for 0 and bottom tower. And I see someone right there. I'm like, who is that? Who's lurking around? I'm checking to make sure no one's in the bush. And then I notice that oh, there they all are. They're all killing Fiddlesticks. So I'm like, okay. Freaking Katarina's at max health, and I'm like, this isn't good. So I try to go in there and, maybe do something to her, but then she's just gonna spin around. All of her freaking cooldowns refreshed, and she's just gonna eat our faces, and she's gonna, scumbag Tarek. But, not really. But, that was not good. I should have repelled in a lot earlier than I did, and I should have thought maybe they'd go around and go for Fiddlesticks, but that's okay. Gonna get some red, gonna get some rates. And I'm going to start following Nunu here, who's going to definitely be able to slow the Graves. And I'm like, okay, he's slowed. Time to repel. Jump on her. I love her utility. Love the amount of freaking gap closer right there. And we're going to pretty easily pick him up. And I'm going to get grabbed by Blitzcrank. I saved my Cocoon for him because I knew he was coming. But then I'm not going to be able to finish him because everything's on cooldown. I'm just like, no, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I just back on up. And then I die to Katarina, who's now super fed. Look at those kills. So many kills. She's freaking godlike right now. Legendary. She's like, just destroying us. And everyone's talking about how broken Kat is. And she is a little bit broken right now. I can't do anything to her. I just run in there, and she's at like a quarter health, and I can't kill her with my full everything. And so frustrating. But the nerfs are incoming. Just you wait, Katarina. Just you wait. I'll get you next time. Elise is actually getting buffed next patch, which is pretty neat. So, Malady is one of the best items that I could come up with for building on her, because it gives her a bit of cooldown, or not a big, just mostly gives her attack speed, bit of cooldown reduction, and decent amount of damage too. Just with her, it gives a little bit of AP, but mostly it's because it allows her spider form to be a lot more useful with the amount of because it's all based on auto attack, so her spiders do a lot more damage, and also the cooldown reduction doesn't hurt either because she spams a lot of her abilities and needs to switch between her forms very quickly. And so I'm getting a negative 100 cloak just because Katarina is doing ludicrous damage to me, and I need to be able to defeat her. And so Fiddlesticks and Katarina are gonna start to engage right here. And she's going to gauge on him with her Shunpo and start spinning, throwing daggers. I'm having some good pathing issues over here, and I'm like, oh, I got to help out. So I throw my cocoon, I stun her, I do my full combo, and bite her face off. And Fiddlesticks gets the kill, and we've taken down this Katarina, shut her down, given a lot of gold to Fiddlesticks, which he's badly needed to be able to fight her, and so now he's going to be able to build against her. And so I thought, I was like, where did Tarek go for a second? I thought he stealthed or something. I'm like, no way, he doesn't have stealth. And so just going to pretty much auto attack him, gonna get my combo off and just bite his face off. And see you later, Tarek. I don't know what the heck Tarek's doing. Why is he pushing on his own? So I'm gonna clear bot, push bot a little bit. Gonna head up here, check their blue. It's gone. Gonna grab the golems really quick, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna grab, get a blasting wand, get a little more ability power in this kit. Checking blue over there. And there's Blitzcrank waiting to grab someone, and there's Teemo up there. I hate Teemo so much. Whenever I see Teemo, I just want to kill him. Who doesn't want to kill him? Oh, and then we initiate in here, and this is pretty shameful. Easy kill steal. There was no way he's getting away. I was just waiting kill steal. No regrets because I got a double kill, but that was kind of stupid. I shouldn't have taken that, but that's all right. Because I'm doing pretty good so far. And Tarek's complaining about 1v1. Actually, not complaining about it not right now. Later he does. But right now, if you notice, I don't really see this too often, but we have a support duel right here. They're just, just kind of punching each other. And then Nunu heals, and I'm like, okay, we got to break this fight up. I repel in, unload my combo on him, or just don't even do my combo until now. And see you later. Another kill for us. Gonna go in on Graves here. Just gonna start biting him. See all that attack speed gets him down very quickly. Elise is great at killing enemy AD carries because her repel, she can jump over the enemy's formation, go in there and start killing them. And I completely forgot that Tarek's fighting right here, and that was really my bad. I wasn't even there. Yorick, not Tarek. But we're able to pick up a lot of them. I go in there and kill Graves. We are just dominating, and Yorick, he's undead right now. He's gonna die right here. But that actually did help out a lot. And find Katarina, and I throw my E, and then she dodges, and I was like, no, so close to dodge the Blitzcrank, very close. That would have been bad news. But now we're going to be able to take this turret pretty easily because they don't really have any damage. And the Fiddlesticks tower dive with the ultimate, and then we also get a double kill. Kill both the defenders once again. Steal their blue. Get the dragon. And now we were looking at a good spot. I was going to go see if we get the Tarek, but he wisely backed off. We have a little bit of a weird little fight right here. Just another support battle. But that's okay. We steal a little bit of their jungle, and Tarek's like, I'm not going to have it. So he's hanging around. We see Teemo in there. I want to kill Teemo. I throw my little cocoon at him right here, and I'm like, oh, barely missed. He's too small. So we want to kill this Teemo because he's skirting around out here. And I'm like, oh, there's nothing, just an Elise mid, no one else here, just me. And that obviously didn't fool them. Get a little damage on Tarek. So basically, at this point I have a ton of gold. I'm just jump in there in this fight, and yeah, I die. I unload my full combo though, and I'm able to do a lot of damage here. But unfortunately, we are just gonna get just decimated by Katarina. She has so much damage. We just cannot. I say that is truly outrageous. And now they are pushing up on our turret. They're at our getting really close to our base, and it's not looking good. But we're able to catch Blitzcrank out of position there in the jungle, and so I pick up a Rylai's, and now I can slow enemies with my magic, with my abilities, and so it's gonna allow, especially with the spider form, it's really useful with spider form. Katarina's gonna jump out here, and she's gonna try to run away, avoids the Nunu a little bit, and then I jump in there and bite her face off. I love that. So good at chasing, so much utility on her. And here I'm gonna tag the Graves with my Q, And then I'm going to go in here. I'm not going to be able to save Ezreal, but I'm able to pick up the triple kill against them, and we're going to easily take most of their damage is gone now. Terex, as you can see, is trying to backdoor us. Tarek is trying to backdoor us, and then Blitzcrank is going to miss the grab. Hasn't really hit many of those, and we're going to easily take their inhibitor, their mid inhibitor, and I'm just going to push Blitz back. It's like, this is ours, this is ours. He's going to keeps on grabbing. It's really funny. He keeps on grabbing my spider babies. So it's like pretty awesome. You can use them as a shield. And so we're gonna, we're gonna go in there. We're gonna kill Blitzcrank, and I'm just like, run, Nunu, run. No hope for me. Katarina's here, and so I die. But Nunu's able to get out of there, and we're able to do a ton of damage to their base. And Tarek gonna be caught out of position, gonna get owned by 3 of our team, and now Tarek's like 1v1 me. It's like that classic 1v1 me. It makes me better. It's like, this is a team game, dude. And I'm going to build an Abyssal Scepter here just to, also any kind of items that get rid or that decrease the enemy's magic resist is also good on Elise. So I went for an Abyssal Scepter. Also gives me a little bit of extra magic defense for the Katarina, so her ult doesn't do as much damage. And so they're going to be chasing Graves, but I'm seeing this big fight over here. And I'm going to throw in my spiders, going to throw in my cocoon repel, just going to do anything I can, and look at this, double AoE. Nunu ult and the freaking Fiddlesticks ult. I jump to Teemo, finish him off, and there's the Katarina. Nunu goes down, but Katarina, I was like, oh my gosh, you better not kill me, Katarina. Bite her face off, and pick up the double kill and the ace. So now it is time to go for their base. They don't have, they have no one defending it. So they're all dead, and so I also get the Shirelias, which are also going to help us, help for escapes. And I mean, this is a pretty solid build. Builds are pretty tanky. She does a good amount of damage, but really, if you want to play her, it's for her utility. That's what you play her for. Top lane or jungle, she is great at utility, and she can make. She's an amazing ganker. She is very tough to pick up, though, because she has a lot of form swaps, and you got to build her a little strangely, but we are able to just, decimate them, and if using the right hands, she is a great champion. So thank you all for watching, and hope you enjoyed this. See you next time.